What's up, guys, and welcome back to Adventure Archaeology. Today we're at an awesome site that we've been invited out to, and I'm super excited to be here because there's some of the rarest bottles in the state right now coming out of here. You never know what you're going to find for sure whenever you break the ground and what's beneath it, but this spot's kind of unique because it's in a ditch, and we're not sure if it's either a bottler's dump, the town dump, or if it's a combination of all of the above. Today though, we're hoping that we're going to find some awesome local history for whiskey bottles, for soda bottles, you name it. And I'm gonna show y'all something that's gonna blow your mind. Let me flip this camera around. Randy, what you got down there, man?
A Columbus.
A Columbus. Columbus what?
Like soda water.
Says property of Coca-Cola. Does have a little bit of a nick right where it says it, Columbus, Georgia. So that is considered a straight side Coke. And if you look on the bottom right there, it says root. Now the thing about root glass is it typically does not survive. So right now it's wet, it's muddy. You know, an hour from now, whenever it dries, will this still be in good shape? It's to be determined. If it cracks up, we'll show y'all. We hope that it doesn't, because that's probably as close as Randy's got to a straight side Coke, isn't it, so far?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're already sweating. However, it is pretty easy digging here. Doesn't get any better than this. And so many bottles that we do not know anything about. There's a mule shoe right there. That probably came off of the mule that drug the cart out here and dropped everything off, and they shoot them right here next to this dump. Man, let's keep going. See what else we can come up with. All right, Randy's kicking my butt so far. He's dug 2 or 3 sodas, but it looks like I've got my first one right here. Oh, it does have a snap neck. I thought I felt it. What are you? That is interesting. Alexander City on the shoulder.
That's the bottle that didn't exist till we got in this dump.
So that's one of the... So this right here wasn't known till what, just a few months ago, really?
It was an unknown bottle till back in March.
Wow. Man, I wish it would have been whole. That's a beautiful bottle. You know what year that was from? Probably teens?
Yeah.
All right, it looks like it's my turn to get one of these Columbus, Georgia Cokes. If it's whole. Oh, it looks like it's whole. Lip looks like it's in good condition. Right there you can see it says, just like Randy's earlier, property of Columbus, Georgia, property of Coca-Cola. So there again, that's straight side Coke, pre-1915. And that's something you want to see, because that means there's probably going to be more right there in that pocket. Right on top of where that straight side Coke was, this is going to be a Cherry Cola. Right here. Now then, where is it going to be from is going to be the question. This is the 1915 variant, strongly embossed, which is very nice. Now, it is going to be in Alexander City. How about that? I imagine that's probably a rarer bottle than people want to give it credit for.
Yeah.
I know you probably dug a ton, but however, that right there is a pretty good bottle in my opinion.
It's still holding a good value too.
Yeah, and that's a real nice one right there. Look at all that water in there. You think we ought to take a sip of it? Randy, that's a grin from somebody that's been on a mission now for several years to find a straight side Coke that is complete. We've got him very, very close.
I've got a nip.
Oh, it's got a nick. I jinxed you, didn't I? Where's it from at least? Let's just see. That's a Birmingham, Alabama. You come 2 hours south to find a Birmingham, Alabama straight side Coke. That's all right though. Still pretty. It's a nice shoulder script. It is pre-1915. And we're bound and determined for him to find a nice whole one today.
I'm afraid I'm gonna bury the man's tools.
Yeah, don't bury the tools. We might need those here in a minute. As for me, I've got a bottle right here and a bottle right there that I'm working on extracting. And I have dug myself a small hole, and y'all know that I preach against that. But for today, I'm prospecting, so we're just gonna have to start small and work our way from there. Let's see if one of these over here is a nice circle slugger or straight side Coke. I'll turn the camera back on whenever I get them loose. All right, guys, I got the first one loose. Let's see if it's whole. It looks like it's whole, and it's a straight side Coke. Man, doesn't look like it's got any lip damage, which is the very first place I always check. Then we're gonna work our way around the hill, make sure it looks like it's in good shape. Y'all bear with me. No way. You know what it is?
I think so.
That's a Talladega, Alabama.
Get my bottle.
I know, straight side Coke. Wow. I've never found one of these, guys. I've been doing this for over a decade. And that right there is something you do not see every day. Anything from Talladega, Alabama is usually sought after. Oh, there's a little bitty, I'm talking about, no, that might be just a lip imperfection in the mold. I don't know. We'll have to clean it up a little bit better, but my gosh, that's fantastic, guys. That is a fantastic bottle that a lot of people would kill to dig. And Talladega is collectible for a couple of reasons, one of which is nobody's ever found the true city dump there. The other thing is people relate with NASCAR there, and people travel to Talladega to watch NASCAR races, and they want to have something from that particular area. But that one's got a very nice, strong embossing on it. Definitely tickle pink about that, and by far my best bottle of the day. All right, we got one loose. Let's see how this one looks. It feels good. And a lot of people are like, how do you know that it feels good? And it's hard to explain to people that have never pulled a bottle from a dirt wall, but you can almost feel, this is a Chericola, you can almost feel if it's gonna be whole. If the neck's gone, it's got a distinct feel. This is another very nice Chericola. Got a little bit of a lip issue up there, however, strongly embossed. You got a plate over there? Looks good though, we'll take it.
We're about to find out.
Ooh, that's a big boy right there, and it's whole. Has it got anything embossed on it?
Yeah, look at the neck. It's embossed on all four sides.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Right on the shoulder.
Veronica spring water.
Man, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful bottle. I've never found one of those either.
It is nice.
That's going to clean up phenomenal too.
Just say water on this other shoulder, going around the top, on around. Right there, what does it say? Water.
Water.
That's crazy.
Veronica spring water.
I would not expect spring water in a
No, it looks like whiskey. They might have just camouflaged
or
it.
med or something.
They might have just camoed that. That was probably whiskey and they were just calling it water.
You see this?
I know.
This is mine.
Oh, I know. That's awesome. Got another one right here. We're going to pop it loose. Oh, the lip's perfect on this one.
Good.
Looks like it. Let's see if I can get some info off of the bottom. Right there it says property of Coca-Cola. Hey, I got my first Alexander City straight side Coke.
Hey,
Man, that is beautiful. Absolutely phenomenal condition. I'm gonna tell y'all a story on this spot right here. This is one of the very few places that he's actually got a written lease with a landowner, which is phenomenal that he's got a good enough relationship with the person that owns this land to be able to allow us to come dig these bottles. And a lot of times whenever we're digging, we're on vacant lots that are abandoned, that have back taxes owed on them, and that's how we dig in the general Birmingham area. A lot of times there's a lot of abandoned land there. So to find a landowner that's willing to work with you is really, really tough to do. So he's got a great spot here, and this is just awesome, guys. You just do not find stuff like this in the quantities that we're finding them. All right, I just flipped this out of the back wall, and at first I thought it was going to be just an amber bottle, but this is pottery.
It's a master ink.
And it should probably have it stenciled or etched someplace on it, but this thing's phenomenal. Yeah, it's whole. Look at the bottom. My gosh, it's just so caked in that cakey mud. But yeah, that was a beautiful vine right there. Wow, look at that. The lip's perfect. Right there's where it would have poured at.
Yeah, that's how you know it's a master ink.
Yep.
It's got the lip.
It would have poured right through that little slot right there in the top. But holy moly. That is definitely not something you find every day in Alabama. Check that out. We'll try to clean it up and show you all a little bit better once it dries out, but that's a cool find. Randy left his glasses at home, but he just unearthed this awesome beer bottle. Upon cleaning it, on the shoulder, right there, it says Lexington Street Brewery, Louisville, Kentucky. And this is a whole beer bottle. And for those of you that may be from Kentucky, this may be a common bottle, but for us guys down here in Alabama, this is not common for us. And it is beautiful. Got a great amber color, and this is going to be a nice display bottle without a doubt. We're starting to see some bottles again over here. They're pretty stiff right now.
Look at that.
Oh, what you got?
What was that?
That's interesting. Had some kind of seal in it. That was probably the top tail lantern, if I had to guess. It looks like that would have been where the wick would have came through.
Got the brass.
Yeah, it looks like that's where the wick would have came through. Right here, though, is where I'm concentrating on, and I have a feeling that's going to be pretty good. I'm going to try to live dig it. Or you guys don't think I jumped in a time machine and went and planted these things, you know, back in the past. These things are really here. Oh, there's another one. That's just a shoe polish. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? Is it going to be a ketchup? Is it going to be a soda? It feels like a soda, and it is. Another Cherry-Cola. We'll take it. Looks like the lip's in good condition. The heel's in good shape, and she's slap full of water. We'll set that one right there. And that one right there feels pretty solid. I got my hand muddy. And I didn't bring my gloves like I should have today, because I wore them at the last time we were at a dump. Oh, that's one of those block letter ones, I think.
Yeah, that's a good bottle.
Come on, baby. Come on. Behold, it's whole.
Yeah, that's a good bottle.
Wow.
That is a good bottle.
I can't believe we caught that live. Let's get it all cleaned off for y'all, where you can take a look at her. No, it's not. Coca-Cola bottle in Talladega. That's just the heel script one, though.
Shaped like a circle slug.
It is, isn't it? You seen one of those?
That's the first one of those I think I've seen.
Well, here you go. This one's yours. That's awesome. Good looking bottle. Probably worth a pretty penny being from Talladega, too. Just got another one out right here. Oh, it's going to be whole. I can tell you that. Now, what is it? Nothing on the shoulders. I mean, it's going to be a heel script, probably. Another one of those Columbus straight side Cokes. Let's find out. Property of Coca-Cola, Columbus, Georgia. It sure enough is, but it's in fantastic condition, and you can't argue with that. I do have another one showing right there. We're going to work towards it slowly here in just a second. I got to clean this hole out, though, and give myself some room to be able to wiggle around and move around and find more. Got something I'm really excited about back there, which looks like it's going to be a big whiskey. And we got another soda right here. Oh, this one's different.
Oh, it's a circle slug.
That's an eclectic. Yeah, you got one? All right, now you do. Eclectic Bottling Works, Eclectic, Alabama. I bet you that's worth a crap ton of money.
That is rare. That is
Dude, holy mackerel.
I got two broke ones. I've been wanting to hold one.
Well, you got one now, man. Check that out. Absolutely. Oh, it's got a little bit of a heel nick.
It don't matter. That bottle.
It's going to display perfect. It's probably still a several $100 bottle, even with a little bit of damage. That's the crazy part. Holy mackerel. The top's in phenomenal condition. It makes me feel good to see the damage and when it's caked with dirt, though, because that tells you that you didn't do it with your shovel. That tells you it's been like that for a while, because I would have felt sick if it would have been for me. But as you can see right there, it's missing a little bit of a corner. Here you go. Take a look at your new bottle for the collection. All right, I'm working towards the whiskey.